Chat, how are we doing tonight? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Led with the first. Welcome in. I hop on Twitch and you start in the first minute of me being there. I actually did that just for you. Like, I'm not even kidding. Welcome in, System Fan. And hello, Schmeckles, W Gold Stickers, congrats, and hello, Colin. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, chat? What's poppin'? Won't be chatting for a while as I've got dinner. You're chilling, no worries. Hope dinner goes well. Hope the food is delicious and such. What's up, cheese? Is that a 36666 reference? That is the most niche of jokes, even among this community. And I still got that, and I'm proud of myself for that. That's really funny to me. Excuse me. Gotta do different things during the YouTube boycott. What do we mean, YouTube boycott? Have I not? Is this something that I haven't heard of? You should go on strike on Twitch too. No, no, no. Don't listen to chat. Whatever you do, don't listen to them. We should all strike. No, 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 no. I don't know. Do they want my face ID? Oh, I forgot. Is that actually, like, that is actually happening. I forgot that was not speculative anymore. Goofy, to say the very least. Did my mic freak out? My mic probably freaked out there. My bad. God, I hate having a white mouse, man. All of the grime shows up so much on it, man. It's so annoying. It's not even like there's that much. It's just like, dude, when it gets remotely dirty, you can tell. It's so annoying. Have you tried coating it in black electrical tape? I will not be doing that. Thanks for the suggestion. I will not be doing that, but I do appreciate it. Hi, streamer. Hello, Nicholas. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? God damn, dude. That's so annoying. Okay, whatever. Now that I'm done being OCD about my mouse. Welcome in, Existence. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Chat, how's our night going? Or day, I guess, if we're... Holy, my mouse sensitivity is insane. I'm gonna try and get used to this. I feel like I could be a god-tier Balatro speedrunner if I keep my mouse sensitivity cranked like I know I shouldn't. Actually, is this even cranked? No, this has got to be cranked for sure. I'm gonna try and get used to it. I'm definitely gonna make at least one misplay because of doing that, but we'll see. I want to try modded Balatro, but I'm too scared because I downloaded mod for another and my PC got hacked. I mean, you just have to be aware of what you're downloading, man. Don't download from sketchy sources and don't download things that aren't, I guess, well documented. Holy heck. Colon 3ing with the 3-stream streak. Appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. It was off GitHub, so I thought it was fine. See, there's the first mistake. Just kidding. Remember, kids, Seal mod and other mods by @:3ing are guaranteed virus-free. First off, crazy self-glaze. Second off, actually Correctamundo. Actually kind of warranted self-glaze. Because all of the mods made by Colon are fire. Sorry, I'm addicted to snapping my girlfriend. All right, shall we actually, like, get into runs tonight? 2 viewers! Focus Shock has fallen off. Breaking news this Saturday evening. Is there a tournament going on, or is it just Saturday? Ooh, I forgot Pop-Tart was doing a tournament. Bah, that's fine. Sunday for me? If it's Saturday, the Balatro players should all be on. What are you implying? It's not like they go to parties or anything. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. Hail King Shock. What's up, Warhammer? Hello, Kita. Welcome in. Dude, I was so upset last night. Over what? Sitting around doing absolutely jack, just waiting for stream to finally start, and I fell asleep at like 10 and woke up at 5. Amateur. Amateur. It was a 5-hour stream last night, too. We ended stream an hour before you went to, or before you woke up. That's tragic, man. It's actually tragic. I'm the only person lamer than a Balatro streamer, a Balatro viewer. What do you mean, man? What are you talking about? First off, Balatro streamers got to be like top 6 coolest people in the world. Second off, Balatro viewers. Nah, you're kind of right about that. I just woke up a bit ago. I mean, if you're on that schedule, you're on that schedule. Like, I can't say shit, right? Ayo? What do you mean, ayo? I ain't do nothing. What about Balatro truthers? Hello? Ads? Unfortunate. I just know Wheel isn't 1 in 4, but I can't prove it. Wheel is 1 in 4. I don't care what anybody says, bro. I don't care what anyone says. It's 1 in 4. All right. Shall we get going with the diamond staking? So the plan for tonight, if you weren't here, did we do this last week or did we do this earlier this week? We did this earlier this week, right? I think we did both, actually. If you weren't here earlier, earlier this week or like a week ago, this is the Lost Edition mod. It is a like Vanilla Plus-esque mod. It adds a bunch of new jokers to the game. I think 75 new jokers to be exact. Adds a handful of new tarots, adds a bunch of new content essentially, and it's all like balanced around the vanilla game. So it's not like cryptidy. It's like it's not like cryptidy. It's like more along the lines of bunko, and it adds another stake of difficulty, which is diamond stake, which is just literally gold stake. But hey, now instead of the final ante being 8, the final ante is 10. So we're trying to beat diamond stake. The last time I did this, diamond stake absolutely kicked my ass. It beat me up and down the street. It was not very fun. So tonight, we're gonna try and get some revenge against diamond stake. We'll see how that goes. It's probably not gonna happen. I think we're still gonna exclusively play the new decks though. Maybe we'll do Ghost or like Yellow or something like that. But I at least want to get 1 game in per new deck, and then after that we can kind of assess from there. Anyway, kind of wish I'd done the tourney, but also knew in my heart of hearts my laptop would die trying to stream it to his Discord. That's fair. That's fair. Excuse me. Excuse me, God. Gaming is fine, but if I stream blah, it's 5 frames. That's it. Once I get my paws on a keyboard, I can use my actual PC and, you know, do that thing everyone wants me to do. Please. Please. I know you said you were having some trouble finding a keyboard. I followed for whenever that happens. I actually completely forgot that you can, like, that this is like a social media platform and you can still, like, follow people who don't stream. Let me drop a follow real quick. All right. I completely forgot that that's like a thing that you can actually do on like streaming platforms. Let me drop a follow for when you actually start to stream, because that'll be peak. Love y'all. Appreciate you, man. You're a cornerstone of the community. We got to support our new streamers as well as a long-time goated mod. I'm on here too much. I know everything. Dude, I was before like getting so involved in Balatro, I was not on Twitch whatsoever. Like, my only time spent on Twitch was for streaming before I started like getting involved with the actual community for Balatro. Hi, Mr. Focus Shock. Am I a bad person if I skip showering today? I don't think you're a bad person if you skip showering ever. I think you're just a smelly person if you do that for more than like 1 or 2 days. No, but seriously, picking a keyb is so hard. I'm like not picky with it at all. I got like a really baseline, I would say, keyboard. I think it came with my PC actually. It's okay to be stinky sometimes. Yeah, not all the time, but like, you know, it's once in a while. It's understandable. You might actually be I don't even know if I can read that, seeing as I'm streaming on YouTube. I've always gravitated towards live chat sites with content on the side, like I was on Congregate a ton as a kid. Can I even say that? Is that against TOS? I mean, Twitch chat lets you type it. I should say Nightbot, or not Nightbot, Stream Elements lets you type it, so like... It's just the clause? That's fair, that's fair. Early might be stuck with low profile keys, and that means no thok. Yeah, I don't have a thok on my keyboard, which like, it is what it is, you know. You gotta pay extra for the thok, and I'm a cheap bastard when it comes to anything. Excuse me. Just don't tell people how to install ad blockers and you are probably fine. By the way, TTV LOL Pro is mildly broken, but usually works for ad blocking on Twitch. First off, ad blocker in my chat, ban them. I'm just kidding. I use an ad blocker as well. Is what I would say if I wasn't streaming on Twitch and reliant on Twitch income to stay alive. So instead, what I'll say is don't use ad blockers. Not even on Twitch, just not at all. I don't condone ad blockers, and I don't myself use one. Alright, anyway, let's get into the game. What's an ad blocker? Mod that guy. Or gal. Or they, them. Or anything else in between. I understand. Goated viewer. Goated viewer. Bro, hit the I understand this now. I can smell your stanky ass breath. Back away. I brushed my teeth literal minutes before stream, buddy. My breath is not stanky ass. My breath is not stanky ass, buddy. I literally brushed my teeth probably like 8 minutes before I clicked the go live button. You're not slick. You're not slick. Ah, yes, the 3 gender denominators, guy, gal, and they, them. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Also, my poor boyfriend, I went out to dinner with my family to a brewery and subsequently had some alcoholic beverages. This story goes well, surely. Lad, lassie, and thalassophobia. +2? I don't use ad blockers either, so pardon me if you... I'm assuming you meant to say don't earn any... Oh, if you earn any ad income from me. Stare emoji. Yeah. You're chilling, you're chilling. No worries. Excuse me. I was thirsting all over this poor man when I got home. That'll happen. I hate ads. I have a love-hate relationship with them. One could say I have a toxic relationship with ads because, like, you know, they keep the old ship afloat, so to speak, but also, like, they're agonizing. Would recommend uBlock Origin, but this is Twitch, so they'd probably kill me for mentioning it. Yeah. I would also, hypothetically, if I myself used an ad blocker, I would also suggest it, but I don't. So, like, you know. Just gonna lurk while I play Hollow Knight? You're chilling, you're chilling. I think I told him I was gonna get him pregnant. Hello? W Kita, I guess, man. Okay. I accidentally cranked up my mouse sensitivity. That's probably going to be the cause of at least one misclick-related misplay this run. But I don't care because they're funny. So, we ball. Fortune deck, it's just oops all sixes in a deck. Diamond stake, it's gold stake, but the final ante is ante 10, not ante 8. We're locked. Chat, type 1 if we're winning. Ban everybody who doesn't type 1. Thank you, mods. Okay, I have to turn my sensitivity back down. This is not... Am I trolling? No, this is what it was. One, two, two, one, type 1, jamble time. Do we want to jamble? There's not that many people here. Mods, throw up a jamble if people want it. Oh, mods are already on top of it. All right, I'll say less. Say less, man. Materializes out of a Dark Souls summon rune. Hello. Hello, lizard. I don't want Eternal Crafty. Probably the Jupiter card could get us through the pillar unassisted, but I don't want to be playing flushes. Let's just go in here. This is kind of interesting. We haven't taken this either, so I guess we'll just take it because it's kind of funny. This is Ancient Joker, but with +8 mult instead of times 1.5. We'll go next with this. All right, 0 clubs on the top deck. I'm just going to play the straight and pretend that we're going Jokerless. Hello? Are the clubs in the room with me? There they are. Probably it's just still better to go for the diamonds. Okay, we could have gone for either. Brews were good, very hoppy and aromatic. Had a platter with pulled pork, brisket, and ribs. Huge. Big cornbread piece. I can speak English, which is the only language that I am debatably fluent in. Slaw, house-made pickles, sweet potato fries. Huge. The one thing that I would have a qualm with there is house-made pickles, because I know damn well that if they're house-made pickles, they're sweet pickles, and I think sweet pickles are among the top 3 foods that should be considered just genuine abominations to humankind. I think sweet pickles are debatably where humanity as a whole went wrong. I'm just gonna toss that out there. Let's put the straight flush in the bag. Did I read the s'mores dip for dessert? That's huge. They were spicy pickles? Okay, that gets a pass. That gets a pass. That's fire. Ooh, this is Tarot Merchant, but for Jokers. That's kind of sick, no? I also kind of want to take this plasma tag just because, like, yeah, it's a skip tag, which is buns, but also, like, exponential mult is insane. So I kind of want to take that just to see. It's probably still not worth, because if we get a perishable, then we're just sad, right? Passion fruit. There has to be another level to this, right? I'm assuming that this is like Cavendish. Does it maybe give us times chips? I'm going to look in the collection. I haven't looked in the collection at all for this mod, so I want to see. Passion juice. Yeah. Gains times 0.1 chips per hand played. Hello? Oh, yeah. Give me him, bro. We're on the luck deck, too, so that dies, like, relatively quickly. Gimme him. Also, hallucination is insane on this deck. Let's pop the judgment. You know what? I'm not even mad at Jimbo, honestly. I love passion fruit. Never had it. Hello? Are we real in chat? Love passion fruit followed immediately by never had it. We'll just get rid of one suit, I guess. For right meow. It's been in my lemonade before. Actually, fire. Interesting. Going for clurbs. Yeah, this is just gains 5 chips per hand played. So let's just try and get out and get a bunch of money. Go away! Go away! Go away! This is going to charge me all the rent in the world. I want this to die immediately. ASAP. I don't like eating the fruit by itself, but I like the flavor. I feel like that's kind of how I am with mango. Like, I love mango flavor, but, like, mango is just... eh. I don't know. It's not bad, but, like, it's kind of mid, just, like, on its own. Standalone mango is, like... I don't think it's anything to write home about. I need to get you a honey mango. Are they just called that, or are there hints of honey? Because I'm also genuinely just, like, not that big of a honey guy. If I'm keeping it a stack, which I know that's, like, a great crime. But I am not big into honey, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not bad, but... it just is what it is. It's just a variety of mango. Okay, gotcha. Hello. Streamer here. Can my hearts pull up to the conversation? I guess we have less of them because we popped that one moon. I think we just have to hunt for it, though, because this moist cake is, like, our only source of consistent molt since I've just tossed away so many hands. We could go maybe diamonds into... no, it's always just going for hearts here, and if we pass away, we pass away. Nice draws. Yeah, that was 100% my fault, though. Go away so I don't have to pay rent. Please. Oh, my God. He just like Cavendish for real. Never goes away when I want him to, man. Or not Cavendish. Michael. Michelle. Whatever. Y'all catch my drift. Let's put this straight in the bag. Please go away. I'm not paying rent on your dumbass again. Finally. Okay, now we have no chips, which is debatably a bigger problem, but that's okay. Paid vacay, huh? I think this is probably just the route so that we have some sort of source of chips. And we top decked straight, so now I'm just going to fumble about. No, I guess we play the straight immediately. I was thinking, for some reason I was thinking this was like an abstract effect. I think we're still fine to fumble about, right? 300. We want to win on our last hand so we get all the points. Local streamer desperate to avoid paying rent. That's not a headline. Everybody knows that streamers don't pay rent. Nobody contact my landlord. Also, Cavendish, you mean Michelle. I literally said that. I literally clarified that I meant Michelle. Okay, we get 12 bucks from paid vacation. This Joker's broken. Paid vacation's nasty for higher stakes. Maybe it's not broken for, like, you know, just lower stake stuff, but for high stakes, he's kind of nasty. That streamer accent occasionally tries to break through. Okay, don't say that. Don't say that. Hello? What do you mean streamer accent? What is this? Oh, goody! We're not drawing the straight, are we? Never mind, we're drawing the straight. Look, my delay is insane. You're chilling. No worries, no worries. I'm kind of just clowning. Right as you said Cavendish, it froze. Huge, huge. We might just die here, actually. We might need glass to not live. No, we're at level 3 straight. Yeah, this is fine. Another 12 smackaroonies. This also adds it to your account before, like, interest is calculated. So usually, so this is at, like, bare minimum. If you're not already at interest cap, this is like $14, right? Which is kind of nutty. Hole. That's kind of gross. Michelle. Smash like. Mad Joker over Abstract. It's foil too. Maybe we just pivot 2 pair here. Also got to try Ketra, but I think that's a bit much to ask for. But like, the 2 pair perfect split combo seems fine, and we should have enough points with this being foil that we can get by with this. All right, Moist Cake is on hearts. That's super cool. What's a perfect 3 of a kind? So this was one of the things that was really confusing the last time we played this this mod. It's worded really strange. It's any hand that contains a 3 of a kind, but only a 3 of a kind, if that makes sense. So, like, a 3 of a kind obviously contains a perfect 3 of a kind. A full house contains a perfect 3 of a kind. A flush house contains a perfect 3 of a kind. But a 4 of a kind wouldn't, and a 5 of a kind wouldn't, if that makes sense. It's not written like that at all, and the clarification that I'm pretty sure is written on the card is also, like, pretty bad from memory. But we figured out that that's what it meant. All right, we're throwing away these. Throwing away these for sure. Probably just throwing away all of these, because we have 3 copies of all of those. Yeah. Sort of thought that it meant flush 3 initially. So did I, but that's evidently not the case, which is a little weird. Again, it doesn't read very well, but it is what it is. Probably just always go for the ace, and if we don't hit it, we can just use death, but we do hit it. Huge. Also hit full house, and we get paid vacation money. Sup, main? What's up, Bone Dagger Jones? That's a sick username, man. That just flies off the tongue. Love that username. Midas over Jimbo, pretty cool. We don't have that much score, though. Maybe we could take Rulebook. I think probably we just take 1 or more of these Celestial packs. I do want to take Midas, though. I think we get rid of Cake, because Cake is inconsistent, whereas everything else is, like, pretty cool. Let's reroll once. Plus 10 chips when any booster pack is opened. That's really good for later in the game, but it's bad for right now, which is like when I want chips. God. Just give me nothing that I want. Cool. Level up straight into pair, I guess. Uranus, please. Damn. That's somewhat okay. I guess we could take this if we intended. Well, I mean, maybe with paid vacation that we should have taken that because we could have paid rent on it pretty consistently, but hopefully we're fine. Also have a death card if we whiff full house or anything like that. Idea, a dagger that gains give stuff for each time the card that was destroyed scaled. I feel like that would be too niche because I already think that, like, current dagger is too niche, and that's even more niche than current dagger. I feel like that would not be super playable, but it's an interesting idea. Probably we don't use the death card here. I think we only use death if we, like, absolutely need to. Actually, I think I'm going to use it regardless here on another face card because I don't want to be blocking death, and then this way we're making more gold, which is kind of huge. Also making money off of paid vacation. I'm starting to... Yeah, we probably should have... I think not taking... Despite the fact that it was Eternal Rental, I think not taking that booster pack Joker was probably a throw. Let's take you. Might make a coffee and run some more stake runs. Care to elaborate on the stake? Eternal Golden Ticket is just all the money in the world, but do I want that to be eternal? Not particularly. But that is, like, a metric ass ton of value. It's better than Jimbo right now, and we don't have any Eternals locked in. I think I'm just going to take it. Going for C+. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, best of luck. Chimball. God. Okay, now we just need to find full houses to win. I think I have a few more red stakes to finish. Got it. Well, best of luck. Hope that goes well. Probably if we don't find at least 2 full houses here, we just die. I think Ticket, we tested this, right? Ticket can be to the left of, yeah, can be to the left of Mask. Oh, God. We're not even going to win with all the full houses. I guess we needed more malt and not chips, huh? 1 3 4 or 3 4s, 3 6s. Yeah, so probably we just toss all of these. I guess we have 3 6s and 3 4s. We go for the... No, we probably just toss... no, we hold a 6 for sure. That works. Let's maybe do this for the time being. Then we can do this. Shouldn't have sold Jimbo. Well, for whatever reason, I was thinking we needed chips, but it looks like Molt is more so the issue. That glass is gonna, I think. Well, I was gonna say it. I think it allows us to cross the finish line, but I think we might just be cooked if we don't draw what we need. Not going for jacks. We have 2 9s, aces. 1 5, 1 4. Okay, so 3s are my best draw here. So I just want to do this. I think even if we hit another 2 pair, we're dead, and we don't even hit that. That's so sick. Tragedy. How does paid vacay work? I'm dumb. I read it as hand types. Yeah, no. It's hands. It's hands. It's just if we drink. It's like Dusk, but your last hand gives you $12 essentially instead of retriggers. All right, mods pay out the. Or here, I got it. Mods, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. We'll run that back. I guess we just needed Molt, man. We were playing full houses. I think we should have taken that that zany Joker. That was probably the play. Was Existence really the only one that doubted? That's so sad, man. Yummy shills? I guess, dude. Okay, let's run that deck back. I would love to play that again. All right, another prediction. Running. Let's go Diamond Stake. Fortune deck once more. And then, regardless of this run's outcome, we'll run other decks after this. Bang. 3 clams. Jim Boy. When discarding switches between 2 different games, or we could just take... Probably we just take Faceless right off the bat. No. No, I don't like Faceless when we don't have scoring jokers. Because oftentimes we want to be playing faces to, like, win the blind. It's a lot of money, so I think not taking it as throwing, but it's more so just like a I don't like it here thing. We'll try and play into it. See, like, this is why I don't like it. We'll go for spades, I guess. Okay, let me cook. I think I'm just gonna go for the 2 pair, honestly. Start digging in your butt, twin. Welcome in, Mitch. Pair here just wins, right? So we want a high card to see if we can get some more faces for Faceless Jonkler. Why is there something up there? What do you mean? Because we took something? Just kidding. Probably we do this. Just for, like, pair meta. Huge. Alright, well, plus $10. Not you, Shock. Hello? I think we sacrificed the nails, y'all. Have you come to this conclusion because of the keyboard debacle? Dude, Stellar cards I feel like are just so buns. Okay, so was that, though. Straps, man. Are we dead ass? Alright, I guess lucky cards could be cool. Probably... We could play the clubs flush here, but I think with +2 Molt, we can just try and go elsewhere. Stellar is better than nothing. I kind of disagree. I think the dollar is better than Stellar, no? We can discard here, but I'm not going to get too freaky with it. +4, actually. Oh, yeah, Faceless. My bad. Well, we just win there. Kind of forgore that that's how that works. Probably we do this. Let's just keep removing. Play the 2 pair, try and get some more faceless value. Trying to get as much juice from the squeeze for this as possible, because it's perishable, so I want to just crank as much money out of that John as I can. Just milk it. Gambling deck? Hell yeah. Does this win, actually? Yeah, this wins. My bad. We're at interest. Hell yeah. Ooh, step by step. This Joker gains +4 mult if the played hand contains a straight. Oh, okay, so it's like, not fist. Trousers, but for straights. That's kind of silly. Yo, hold up. Guaranteed reserved money? That's kind of sick, no? Guaranteed reserved money with Mime? Artwork that has a higher chance of dying. Oh, wait, no, it's just always Magician here, right? When we pop a Tarot, it's a 2 and 6 to get a Spectral. No, it's just always Magician here. That's like guaranteed win con. Why is reserved 2 and 2? The deck that we're playing is Oops All Sixes, but in a deck. What is this? Joke book. Gains times 0.3 mult if the played hand is 3 of a kind. Resets if you play another poker hand. Poker hand changes every run. That's interesting. I don't think we're playing into this, but this is a really interesting win con. I think we're just always taking Magic Man, though. I know it's just something we all say to Sizak. I got you. I think Doodle here is fine when we have bootstraps. Let's just also take this because that's like kind of free money once we're done utilizing Faceless Joker. No straight, big sad. This is like the worst hand of all time. I just really want to discard here. I barely watch Sizak, to be honest. Bro, start watching Sizak. Sizak's actually my goat. We're going to be like scaling this quite a bit as well because we're going to be getting money from Faceless Joker. I think we're fine to just toss a shitter there. Yeah. How much does double mult give us? I'm trying to do this balancing act of like not dying, but also getting as much money as possible. This might win just because we have so many chips. This wins, so we're going to copy reserved. I really like the concept of Doodle. Oh, that one right on the dot, man. That's so sad. Okay, Doodle's safe. Last resort. If the first discard of the round has exactly 2 cards, shoot them and destroy them. First discard of the round. I don't think we want this. This is really good deck fixing, but I don't think we want it Eternal. That seems really bad. Because at a certain point, like if we take this Eternal, this is really good for deck fixing, but if we take this Eternal, it's just -1 Joker slot at a certain point, right? Which I think is just ass. So we'll take the Arcana pack here. We have a 2 and 4 wheel. Let's just rip that. Okay, tragic. Let's take the Fanny pack voucher. Go next. Dr. House will see us now. 2 faces in hand. Still 2 faces in hand. Happy weekend for those who celebrate. Huge. Appreciate it, Jeezy. Welcome in. Move the faceless. Pair of 2s has to be absolutely abysmal scoring here, so probably we copy the bootstraps instead of the reserved. Yeah, I might even just play 2 pair here. 2 pair probably wins, though. That's the thing. Oh, 2 pair doesn't win. I think I play 2 pair here, honestly. We're losing a bit of money, but I would rather lose money than our life. Wait, why didn't that count as winning? Oh, wait, Joker... Oh, never mind. Joker display doesn't count Doodle in scoring. I forgot that Joker's... Or not Joker display. What's it called? God. Phantom's preview. I forgot it worked like that. Okay. That's fine. Passion fruit is in. Is Stapler that good? We're gonna put a pin in that. Dead Cells is so fire. I haven't played it, but I've heard a ton about it. Shock Brogan is playing Dead Cells and he says it's peak. Interesting. Probably we don't need just random gold. It'd be kind of cool, but I don't think we necessarily need it. Surprise box. No. I think we're fine to just go next. Brother. Bye-bye, Faceless. Yeah, Faceless dying there is a bit tragic, but it is what it is. How much does this make me? Because if I can just copy reserved parking and turn this into a high card build, this would be kind of sick. Okay, this makes me literally no points. So on that note, we're doing this. Yeah, pairs like exponentially more. Why is reserved parking 2 and 2, bro? Oh wait, I keep forgetting it doesn't count Doodle. God. Okay, so we're fine to play high card. All right, well let's just go that path then, because reserved parking is going to be incredible. This is an insane Chips Joker. We don't even need the... Well, we can keep the passion fruit because it's funny. Honestly, no. I think we sell the passion fruit here for the Schrodinger's cat. Sizak viewer spotted. I love how that's a meme. We'll make a gold king. We will, I guess, death a purple seal king instead of a gold king. Now we have cryptid. Holy hell. Who's Sizak? I don't know if that's a troll question or if that's an actual question, but if you genuinely don't know who Sizak is, it's another Balatro streamer. They do multiplayer, and they're incredibly cracked at it. Why is Doodle 2 and 10? It's 2 and 20, buddy. Lock in. I think we just cryptid the naked purple seal. It's a little awkward, but I think when tarot cards give us this much value, I think we just want to cram our deck full of those. Sigil? Yeah, why not? Spades maxing. Devil's Star. We have a 4 of a kind here. No Spectral, big sad. This probably just wins, honestly. I'm gonna put the gold on something just in case this actually wins. Okay, Jesus. Dude, the Magician is broken with this deck. Holy. That is like a stupid amount of value. And we got the money from the lucky card. Whew. Do I want a coffee or another iced chai latte? Good question, man. No purple seal, we skip. Buffoon pack. Steel cards give times 2.5 mult instead of times 1.5. Holy. Holy naninf, Batman. God damn. Is this not, like, really good for Gigascore runs? Focus has no opening because he doesn't caffeinate in any capacity. He's never even seen a coffee bean. True. Alright, I think we skipped that, but that's, like, incredible. We could have actually taken that speculatively if we wanted to, considering we're playing a high card build, but I think we're fine to just go for it. Or to pass up on it. God. Alright, let's just make all the spectral cards ever. It's just that easy, man. I want to save that for one of our purple seals so that we have a copy target that's, like, phenomenal. This probably just wins, though, no? Well, it does if we get the plus mult trigger. Diamond cards are OP. Yeah, diamond is disgusting. This is probably a solved run. What was the typo I made the other day you lost your mind over? I genuinely don't remember. Toast. This is not the run for Toast. Unseed figured that out. Yeah, no, diamond cards are nasty. They're so gross. Sup, short man. What's up, Odin? 2 purple seals. Let's just put them in the bag. This deck is this build rather is just purple seals. The build. All right, let's greed you, and now I have a death target. And then let's, I guess, just priestess. Oh wait, no, that fills my slots for magician. That's stupid. Let's do this because that's deck fixing. I don't think we need random lucky cards. We're not throwbacking. What is privilege? 2 and 8 cards are debuffed. Hello? Let's discard y'all. Let's use you. W Spectral. I don't really want to hex anything. I think I'm just gonna block with him. Let's toast this. Just fix it out of the deck. See, we're going to be winning way too fast is the issue now. Wait, that's so funny. It does the Minecraft eat noise. Wait, that's sick. Okay, ship it. Why is privilege 2 and 8? Schmeck, they're trolling, bro. They're not. We don't need a pinned comment. I mean, we could put one for people who aren't trolling, but, like, they're trolling, man. Death card. Let's do this. Tragic. Let's do this. No spectrals. I'm sad. Probably we don't need that. Why Baron 2 and 1? Who knows? Hey, everyone. What's up? Myron? Myron. I forgot how you told me to pronounce it. It's Myron. I remembered. Welcome in. Let's just use a random moon for the spectral. Grim, that's so good. Sell him. Another moon. Just pop that for the spectral chance. Cringe. Cringe. Tragic. No blue seals. Let's do this, actually. Because I'm going to be winning no matter what here, so let's just get a bunch of money. Let's just not be broke. Damn, I'm starting to not have a life. Odin with the 7-stream streak. Appreciate it. Shock's dementia getting cured. Hello? What is this? Retrigger cards with improvements 1 additional time. Improvements are special attributes that modify a card. Enhancement seal in addition. Wait, so this retriggers things in your hand and when scored, right? Because it just says 1 additional time. It doesn't say when scored or like held in hand. No, this probably just means scored stuff. Works on jokers. Oh, works on jokers. That's kind of nasty. It's perishable though, so I'm never taking this. But that's broken. Holy. Why are your chips? Isn't that the quadratic equation? Hello? Did I get that right? I'm going to be simultaneously impressed and also just like so sad if I got that right. Let's do this. Parker with the follow. I don't remember if I said that, Wilkman. It was the quadratic formula. Turns out the American school system actually does do something. Smash like, chat. Who would have thought? Okay, go next. 2 and 8 are debuffed. That's actually... Hello? Alright, well, I guess we're discarding all of our juice, man. Okay. Justice, I can use that to hang something. Let's hang this first. Nice. Pop the Justice. Play this. I love that you get called a nerd for that when I actively typed out the quadratic formula from memory. True. You remember it's the quadratic formula, but using it as a different story? Yeah, I mean, if you put like a problem in front of me, I could probably do something with it. Well, it's for quadratic equations, right? But I don't remember what it's for. If I had like literally a 10 minute if I had like a 10-minute lecture on like, okay, this is what we do with it, I would be able to lock in because I was actually really good at math. Oh yeah. It's the x squared plus yeah. I got you. See, like System Fan putting that in chat literally just locked me in on that. Nerd? What do you mean? Okay, I was a nerd to be fair though. I mean, I stream Balatro for a living, so like I still am also. But I was a huge nerd in high school, dude. Nerd alert? Yeah, man. Haven't I mentioned this before, chat? I graduated top of my class when I was in high school. I am like a gigantic nerd. Again, if you couldn't tell by the fact that I play Balatro for a living. Medium. Probably the spectral block is not worth anymore. I don't know. I started watching you yesterday. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, dude, look at this nerd. I'm a sophomore in AP Physics. Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy, man. Aura. We'll do it just to be funny. Second whiffed wheel on the lucky deck. I'm just saying. Oops, all purple seals. That's good, though, because now we just get oops, all spectral cards, which is broken. No? First said, how's it slouching? She's slouching, I guess, man. How's it slouching with you? You just lost Aura for opening the wheel. What do you mean? It's a 2 and 4, man. I have to. That's like neutral Aura. Literally anybody on the Oops All Sixes deck would open wheel. Are we dead ass? What am I going to do? Block with it? Can you please copy Magician when using tarot cards? I didn't bet, but you gotta prove the doubters wrong. Oh yeah, I kind of... Wait, can this... Is this compatible? Oh my god, it is. Wait, I didn't even put that together. Holy shit. This just changed my entire perspective of the game. Fair price just wins. We could probably get rid of reserved parking at this time. We could also probably get rid of Doodle, because reserved parking fuels the bootstraps. Fair price is kind of nasty. There's like a little bit of anti-synergy, but it's not much to matter. It's not enough to matter. I had a certificate hologram madness game earlier and managed to get 12 blue seals. Dude, that is my dream. That is my dream. Blue seal. Dude, I stay up at night thinking about blue seals, man. They're so sexy. I think Justice is just good here now. Hello, brother. What's good, Henry? Welcome in. Why did I cycle face cards? Hello? What the fuck is streamer doing? Okay, we at least get one blue seal. Let's try and hang our glass here. Bro, it's a 2 and 4 to break glass. Are we serious? You seemed like the red seal guy? Hell no. Red seals are cool on like 1 out of every 12 runs. Blue seals are cool on 13 out of 12 runs. First temperance, by the way. Probably gold was actually better there on a $10 temperance, but that's okay. It's in the box. Midas is actually kind of sick, but I think we want to retain diamonds more so. Annihilation. Lose a random tag for each hand played. What? I don't have any of those. This is literally just like... This has got to just be investment tag bait for people who don't read, right? This is a boss specifically engineered for me. Currently playing the Nebula deck. Isn't that the hard deck? Yeah, it's exactly what Cheese said. I wouldn't consider it difficult. It's just kind of annoying if you play. Well, more so it's just annoying if you play like anything other than easy to play hands. Like if you're playing pairs or something like that, it's like almost all upside. But if you're trying to play like five card hands, it's just really annoying. Probably we do this because lucky cards pop off, and then we can just do whatever. No spectrals. Actually, so sad. Sorry, Shock, just got an ad that was AI-generated propaganda from my country's leading party. I love this country. W country, apparently. Hear me out, Baron build and anti-tune with money to spare, plasma/yellow. And then you woke up? Let's pop you, Spectral. Let's pop you, Spectral. Oh wait, we wouldn't have had room. Let's pop you, Spectral. Incantation, let's go. That's the worst thing we could have gotten by a mile. Hell yeah. Let's rip 2 more blue seals here. Can you get Overstock anti-1? Yeah, as far as I know, you can get all vouchers anti-1, right? They're not like skip tags. Holy. Let's red seal a diamond. Tragic. Play the lucky card. Give me money. It's all over the screen. That is not a diamond. You know damn well that it is. You can't get tier 2 vouchers anti-1 unless you get the skip tag, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. Stellar cards would be broken on Plasma. I don't even think they're that good, honestly. After scoring a pair, makes the cards toasted and returns them to the deck. Somebody get someone unknown on the line. Holy. It actually summoned him. Hi, how's it going? It summoned them. I don't know if it's a him. That's my bad. It actually summoned them. Holy shit. What? Hello? Someone unknown. We just came across this guy and I was like, oh, it's a multiplayer player who was interested in this mod. Someone unknown would love to see this guy. This is pretty good, no? Because this is after scoring any pair, so you can just like turn a bunch of cards into toasts. I feel like that's kind of funny. It's all over the screen, Shock 2025. What about it? Just got an anti-1 foil supernova. It is indeed all over the screen. Dude, these are the type of runs I be having cold sweats over when I'm trying to like go to bed. New modded deck idea, Dave's killer deck, all toast. That'd be a sick challenge deck run, no? Do a toaster run? This is not a toaster pivot. I saw this Joker earlier in Sizak's stream. It's quite good for an uncommon. Hell yeah. Also, welcome in. That was like genuinely scary. How how you pulled up immediately after I was like, we need to get them on the line. Wraith, probably not. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's pretty bad on a Bootstraps run. Unknown with the 7 stream streak. A week, huh? Apparently. Appreciate that, man. Let's start copying some purple seals that I can like discard without being sad. Let me also just do this for a spectral card. Let's go. That's garbage. Yeah. Did we mod someone last night? Yeah. Hermie action. We'll make a chariot. Holy. Familiar. We don't need this. Probably we just play this for the lucky card value. I always get the molt. Not even close. Not even close. Would it be in poor taste to post my new vape device on Discord considering the number of youths? It's just so cute. I mean, I guess that's up to your judgment, man. I'm sure the youths have seen vape devices before, regardless of if they should or shouldn't be using them. Shocker, you still banned on TikTok? Yeah, my main is still banned on TikTok. I'm never getting that shit back unless I literally grow to be like a 100K subscriber YouTuber and then I can like make a stink about it, so to speak. I'm never getting that back. How did you get banned on TikTok? I started out streaming Balatro on TikTok, and they do the YouTube thing that YouTube does to like bigger creators, where like, hey, you're streaming this game, it's a gambling game, and YouTube gives you an age restriction. TikTok just like gives you community guideline strikes, and I got too many of them because I was just like, well, fuck this, I'm gonna continue streaming Balatro on TikTok, and I got shit on. And I reached out to them like 1 billion times to try and get my account back, and nothing happened with it. So I'm probably never seeing that shit again, which is really sad because TikTok was actually like that's how I literally got my name out there as a streamer. But Balatro is not gambling. I agree with you, but like TikTok does not see it that way. But like I'm here right now because of TikTok, so I was really pissed that I got permabanned there, because I was getting triple-digit viewers consistently every single night as somebody with 50 hours in the game, and also as like a complete nobody as far as social media. Just make a new account. I did, and I posted on it relatively daily for like a handful of weeks, and it got no views. So I've since just fallen off of it because now Twitch and YouTube make way more views if I just concentrate on those. I started posting on Reels and I started posting on TikTok again, and they both did like horribly, comparatively speaking. TikTok didn't do horribly comparatively speaking. TikTok just did awful in general. A majority of the things that I posted on the new account on TikTok got literally 0 views. Like, not even figuratively speaking. They just actually did not get a singular view. So I'm probably just not going to be posting to either of those platforms for the time being. TikTok is washed. I mean, kinda. TikTok is just shit posts now. It's not like I feel like it's not even like actual content anymore. I feel like TikTok is just Instagram Reels too. It's just all shit posts, man. Wheel surely hits. Huge. Just make all hearts, I guess. Is bootstraps that necessary? No, but it's funny. Actually, it kind of is, right? Probably not if we have diamonds, actually, but it is still funny, so I'm keeping it. TikTok is clips of TV shows, and they never have the full episode. True. Yes, I did just sell an immolate. Yes, I did just hear everybody's heart break. It's fine. I don't want another one, man. Don't make me hang my good things. My heart just died because of what you just did. I know. I know. It's fine, though. Someone says mango or 6'7", and I see what Too Mad saw when he was dying. That's such a niche joke, and I don't even think it makes sense. I genuinely just don't think that even makes sense. Also, Luna, I already forgot if I hit you with that hydrate, so I got you with the hydrate. You saw Overwatch? Yeah, exactly. Like, what? Hello? Take the immolate here into hanging a purple seal just so I have to hang one less 6 because hanging 6s makes me sad. Sizak did diamond stake on 3 of 4. 3/4 of the modded decks in a row, back to back to back. Well, yeah, but Sizak is also the GOAT, and I'm a washed bum. So, like, my point stands. Plant is a little tragic, but I think it's fine. Sizak is the GOAT? I just got here, I was more saying that he's the GOAT and not that you were a bum. Yeah, but, like, my point still stands. Lost Edition seems fairly OP, just a bit. I don't know. I feel like in the grand scheme of mods, maybe in comparison to the base game, it's kind of broken, but in the grand scheme of mods, I feel like it's pretty modest. Probably we just get out of this because I want to see Soul. Jimbo Hood, at the end of scoring, balances chips and molt. So it's Plasma deck, but in a Joker. That's kind of funny. Any golden ticketers here? That's crazy. Empy. By the way, I can't wait for Racoin. Dude, there's so many fantastic roguelikes that are going to be coming out this year, it seems. Racoin looks fire. Dude, I know I glaze it like every time we talk about games like Balatro. I cannot wait for Runeborn to go into early access. I want to play the hell out of that shit. I'll have to try Clover Pit demo unless it's closed demo. No, Clover Pit demo you don't even need to sign up for. Clover Pit demo is just like, hey, come play our video game. I would highly recommend Clover Pit for sure. Why am I keeping face cards? There's literally no point. I haven't seen a single lick of footage for Racoin. I'm just going to block everything until it's out. Honestly, that's kind of fair. That's kind of fair. I will say fantastic game, but no spoilers then. No spoilers then. I got you. Please break. Doesn't even matter that much. Just like, please break, man. Dude. That's how Racoin is. It's weird. It gives you an extra invite for friends. If that is how Racoin is, that isn't how it used to be. Because I and everybody else that I knew that streamed the game had to sign up for like a playtest thing. Like I had to sign up for it through Twitch and like drop them my email and all that shit. Is there a finisher boss here? Oh, Diamond Stake moves the finisher boss because this is anti-8 and we're seeing window. Wait, that makes this like a lot more feasible, no? Nice. Probably we put that on something that's not glass, so I'm not just hanging the shit out of it. See ya. I guess you're going to steal. Hello? Where'd you go? Apparently it's just a plasma sleeve. Yeah. Tempered glass card, indistinguishable from a glass card, but never gets destroyed. That would be really funny. Sock pivot, surely. God, we really are just running oops all seals. I don't think we need that though. Don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. Death card. It's a pretty good combo, no? Can I plug Seal mod in chat? Yeah, go for it. I'm always cool with that. I don't care about Sixth Sense value or anything like that anymore. I mean, Lucky 7 probably just wins, so let's just get the one more purple seal. Pog, 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 pog. Actually massive. Bank seems like a tad bit better bootstraps for the same rarity, by the way. Yeah, maybe just this much better, right? Jesus. This is what bootstraps should be, by the way. Just saying. Why wild, not debuff? Oh. Oh, that's a part of the mod, actually. The mod changes wilds to not be debuffed. Wild suit card can be used by any suit, is not debuffed by suit debuffs. It's a change for the mod. The mod just like natively buffs wild cards. I'm assuming that's going to be what the actual wild card buff is, but maybe I'm mistaken. Tempe. I feel like it's probably just better than a wheel. Why is wheel 2 and 4, brother? We cannot keep this bit going this long. The Watchdog. I hate this boss. This boss is the most oppressive thing of all time. Skips the next shop. What a bunch of shit, man. Sure. Give me Spectral card. Nope. Cool. No shopping. That boss actually is like horrid. I hate him. Tempe into Hang'em. No Spectrals, by the way. Big sad. Turns out Diamonds cards are broken. -1 shop the whole run is scary. Dude, but that could be a kind of a fire challenge run. Just every ooh, two purple seals. Yummy. Every boss is Watchdog. You should really play the diamond cards. I guess I'm playing a diamond card because they really want to see. There's got to be some kind of goofy interaction then, huh? Excuse me. Agreed, you gotta play some diamond cards. If this doesn't do anything funny, I'm banning everybody who's saying to do that. Play more than one. They just re-trigger. Who cares? No, like all of them. They re-trigger. Who cares? We don't have any on-score X-Molt. Diamond cards have a chance to re-trigger if another diamond card is next to it, right? Yeah, but like, who cares? The money angle is OP? What money angle? Hello? They don't give you money. They just re-trigger. We have no money on trigger. Am I missing something? Not re-trigger, it re-scores. It's the same thing. Rescores if played another... Am I just missing something? Hello? Shock, dude, I see what they be seeing. I don't. I think random diamonds cards are also just broken enough to take. Rescore and re-trigger is very different. Literally how? The first hand of the round has at most 3 cards, randomizes the suit rank and improvements of the played cards. That's kind of funny. I wasn't saying the money thing to you. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Watchdog is so annoying, man. Me when I cheat on Hypixel. That's a niche joke. YouTube, if this makes it into a video, smash like if you understood that reference. I guess I could have just popped. No, because there wouldn't have been room for Spectral. Would have been meaningless. Say the joke again. I didn't hear it. Nope, you're going to have to watch the YouTube video. Anyway. Okay, that's broken, but again, we still don't have any, like, on-score X-Molt, so, like... Things that only activate once per scoring activate twice, like Red Seals, which is incredibly strong because it also redoes re-triggers, so rescoring a chatted card gives 4 re-triggers instead of the 2 since it scores again. Yeah, that's broken, but it doesn't do anything for the run that we're on. But that is useful information now. I understand it now, but also, like... Still doesn't do anything right this second. There's a Joker that does the same with a 1 in 2 chance. I'm gonna freak out. Acorn. We just drag bank to the right, and then it's auto win. Bang. Lily. Bang. Both of those are awful. Let's go. Play the straight? We're gaming? It's quite chill here. Welcome in Shaco, the boss disabler. Goated account name. Empy. Let's make another steel goofball. Let's make you into a rock. Let's play the rock in the glass. Please break. Deck fixing would be so sick. Nope. Can just never break my glass on the lucky card deck. Pluto action. That's really funny. Pray tell why that one coin thing was kept over Schrodinger's Dingus. Dude, Schrodinger's Dingus is awesome. It's me, the legendary Joker that everybody hates for some reason. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, man. Nothing against you. You're kinda underwhelming. I would put you in the same place as Yo Rick, though, and I wouldn't say that I hate either of you guys. You're just kind of underwhelming for higher stakes, man. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But, like, it's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. Make another diamond card. Can I taste you? Don't get mad. What's up, Andy? That's wild. Welcome in. Judgment, I can't even take here. If I could have a Perkeo or a Shaco, I'd rather have the former, but I'm not really disappointed by either. That's kind of fair. Probably just use this on some garbage. If I do this, does it break the game? No, it just... Okay. I'm not gonna ask. What you been doing? Oh, you know. Why is the cat still here? Because the cat is a cutie patootie. Alright? Break, 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 break. Yes! We're finally getting glass breaks. It only took us until ante 10. Shaco, can I have an autograph? That's sick. Buffoon. Oh my god, business card. We're saved. Shock, if that's cute, what are we doing? Blood? You're gonna look me in the eye and say that Schrodinger's cat is not cute? You gonna look me in the eye? Did I walk into a winning diamond stake run? I guess it only took a legendary. To be fair, the legendary was not what carried. The legendary is kind of just win mooring right now. We got Magician on the fortune deck, which is broken as shit. We had so many. We were able to snowball with purple seals so incredibly quickly in the early game. It was insane. Just wait until you see the Glumbus Joker. True. Sigil. It's worthless. Let's do this. That's a king now, even though it doesn't display for some reason. Fourth refresh, Slay is back. You might lose, be careful. Yeah, it'll be close. Oh no. It's coming down to the wire, chat. We didn't get a lucky trigger either. That might matter. Alright, huge. Slay the Jokers is broken. I can still see the Jokers. Wait, does streaming have a... I can just yell at you to tell me which Jokers they are. Wait, this is peak. Yo, stream to win. That's crazy. Jokers are flipped, so I can't even see what that one Joker I wanted to see did. Oh, it's the bank. It's bootstraps, but with X-Molt. Here, I'll just go into endless so I can show you. It's this guy, right? It's bootstraps, but with X-Molt. This one right here. Payout Jamble. I got you. I got you. W Believers, by the way, it was a 2-to-1 ratio. I can't see it. I was hovering over you. We going endless? No, no, no. That was just to show somebody. I mean, if we want to go endless, we can, but on higher stakes, I think endless runs are a lot less fun. What is this worth? 13 clams. I guess we did get that relatively late in the run. All right. All right. Ooh, diamond sticker. Huge. I got a fan base after all. That's kind of bringing tears of joy to my eyes. Huge. When is C++? We're not doing C++, bro. It was always going to be Fortune Deck, I think. Dude, Fortune Deck is so fun. It's so fun. All right. Next up, we're going to do Chaotic. This deck's going to kick my ass. This deck literally just seemed... From the few runs that we played, like, obviously it's a little bit of a skill issue on my end. But from the few runs that we played, this deck kind of just seems like get combo pieces or pass away. Ugh. You called? What's up, Chaotic Old Boar? Hell yeah. Welcome in. Cheese said C triple plus. Hello? Yeah, we are not doing C triple plus, man. All right. Lock in another prediction. We're going to go Chaotic deck. This is essentially just erratic deck, but it's way better. But it is also... ×2 base blind score, which is kind of not fun. I thought triple plus was just all Jokers, all decks, all gold stake. No, that's C++. There is no triple plus. Frame 1 doubt. That's crazy. I got 1 point on the line, Shock. Don't fail me. I got you. Thanks, Shock. You encouraged me to drop college, and now I'm going to pursue my YouTube and Twitch stream. I see you and I get hope. Have you thought about this like quite a bit? Because I didn't go to college to... All right, we're going to have a little discussion here. I didn't go to college because I wanted to be a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer. It is working good enough for me. I am in a position where I thought this through quite a bit. I don't know if this is like trolling or not, but I'm just having this conversation because I don't know if I've ever had it. This is a decision that I made that I knew that like would not necessarily pay off for me, but like, you know, I knew that I would be fine with it. I knew that I would be able to survive with it, and I knew that I would have fun with it. It is not something that I would recommend literally anybody else do at all. You gotta have like perfect conditions for it, man. I guess if you have a job on the side, though, you'll probably be fine. But that's also like a bit draining. Do as I say, not as I do. I mean, kind of. It's less so that, though, because like not everybody's gonna have the conditions lined up for me, right? Or like me, right? And also not everybody's gonna have the same personality as me. Like the only thing that I do for like work, so to speak, is streaming. And I pay rent with like a combination of streaming money and money that I've saved up from like having a high school job, right? Because I didn't spend like anything in high school because until my senior year I just like did not do shit, right? So like I'm in a position where I could like do this and be completely fine, and I'm also like completely fine with like, you know, working on videos. For like I'm also completely fine with being in a position where like all I do is work on videos, right? And that is to an extent like my life. I hang out with my girlfriend and I work on videos, and that's pretty much it. I'm fine with that, just because like I love working on videos and I love OnlyFans. That was not my high school job. High school job. Hang on. But no, that's like what I do, right? Is I just hang. Do you have an editor or edit all the videos by yourself? I don't have an editor. I wouldn't be able to pay an editor. Well, like, I have an editor, but because I'm not able to pay him on a schedule, I just let him do whatever he wants. If he sends me like no videos in a month, that's fine. If he sends me 16 videos in a month, it's fine. But I just would not be able to pay an editor, and I've had people like offer to do free editing for me, but I just would not be comfortable like not paying an editor. So I do all of my own editing myself for the variety channel and for the daily channel and for YouTube shorts. But like, yeah, I like, oh my god, man, play the game. Timeout led for 20 minutes. I don't care if it's a bit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Focused lore drop. Yeah. Huge. That was a joke. I didn't mean. Shut up, Shock. Okay, timeout K as well. Literally 1984. Yep, timeout all these people. Shock, can I go on my mean arc? I mean, weren't you already there? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, like, if anybody came up to me and they were like, "Hey, Shock, dude, should I like, you know, pursue YouTube and Twitch, or should I like go to college or like get a traditional job or something in that sense?" I would say, you know, pursue your passion, because that's, at the end of the day, it's a not a stereotype. It is a, god damn it, what's the word? I'm having a huge brain fart. Chat, help me out here. Chat, help me out here. What's like a synonym for stereotype, but it's like something that's popular. It's like a saying that's popular. My god, dude. Thanks for the time, Shock. Cliche. Thank you. Cliche. It's a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. You got to do what you're passionate about, because that's like how you're not going to run out of steam in life, so to speak. But it's also like, I could not recommend anybody go down the path that I have gone down, right? Just because I feel like a lot of people would not be comfortable with that. Fuck you, I'm gonna watch Sizak. Okay, actually, timeout K for 10 minutes. He's pissing me off. They're pissing me off, sorry. I'm trying to get better about not assuming genders. Shock, can we have those ads on max settings? No. I think they might be just for like pre-rolls. Emote only? Okay, don't put it in emote only. Jesus. Just put it in emote only. Hello? Oh, gangsta put it in emote only. Bro. But yeah, that's like the yap, right? I couldn't recommend anybody do like Shock, should I get a job or should I watch paint dry? I mean, if you're passionate about watching paint dry, you watch paint dry, man. Shock's on his oppressor arc. Okay, if chat. I thought this was Balatro stream, not just talking stream. It's both, man. I'm like half of a just chatting streamer. Stream paint drying, you might make it big in life. True. Anyway, bottom line, I wouldn't suggest that anybody do what I do, just because like I don't think the vast majority of people would be comfortable doing what I do. But that being said, I'm comfortable with it, which is why I do it, right? But I don't think the very vast majority of people would be comfortable, you know, only working on videos and interacting with like some people not having a ton of money, but like I'm cool with it, right? I think the answer is more like do enough to make money to live, whether that's a job or just content creation. Also do content creation as much as you can in the free time till it gets to the point where you can slowly spend more time on content as opposed to a real job. Yeah, that's the ideal. If streaming is paying the bills, you don't need a job. If it's not and you want it to, go to work and come home and make content till it does. Yeah, exactly. Except I didn't do that because my first year of being out of high school, I was like, nope, fuck working. I'm just going to do content. And then I streamed Variety to 4 viewers for like almost a year straight, like well, not almost a year straight, but for like 6 months straight, like an actual fucking rube. And then I locked in and found my niche. Slargs, you can't pop in every hour or so to tell us to start digging in your butt, twin. Don't listen to chat. I'm enjoying the yapping. Well, I'm glad somebody does. If you had the bills paid, then it's fine. Right. I hate the idea of content. I legit fell in love with this game, stumbling across Doc Spectre. That's not content, it's passion. I mean, it's like... It's both, right? Like, you gotta have passion in your content to, you know... You gotta have passion in your content to enjoy what you're doing and to keep at what you're doing, I guess. I'm really bad at talking about this. It's content built off passion? Yeah, exactly. It's passion slop. I mean, unironically, that's like a somewhat good term for it, right? I would imagine the vast majority of people that post daily on YouTube don't post daily because they super want to. And it's more so just because, you know, posting daily is fantastic for the algorithm, right? Most of the time, if I stick around with a streamer, it's not usually because of the game, but because of the streamer. I usually don't care what they do. I feel like that's majority of what streaming is today. That's fair. Docs fans legit had to tell the guy to go on vacation. Yeah, exactly. Next yap sesh, we should yap about the time you went to the casino. That was really boring, honestly. That would be not a good yap sesh. If Slargs is still in here, he can give his input on that. It was really stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It was the first and only time that I've went, like, IRL gambling. And unless I was doing it, like, with a bunch of the homies, I probably would never go back because it was just really dumb. And then I put it all on red. No, that was the worst part. The casino that we went to only had virtual tables. So there weren't like physical like card tables or like roulette tables or anything. It was literally just like a bunch of tablets with like blackjack and roulette. Like that shit sucks. What's the point of going to a casino then? Exactly. So a scam casino like all the rest? Pretty much. I hated the casino, but I had some fun gambling sessions in my roommate's basement. Yeah, I mean, that's like where the peak gambling goes on. Except I think it's technically illegal, but like, you know, it's in Minecraft, so no, it's not. But yeah, it was just one of the casinos that had like a shit ton of slots, and then all the tables were virtual. Which like, virtual tables I would have to imagine are a lot more scammy, but also like, what the hell is the point? With what the hell is the point of just like not playing what's the point of like not playing like Texas Hold'em on a physical table? That's so dumb. It's been 10 minutes since the predictions ended. I need my gambling addiction fed, please. Chat, I'm just actually going to keep it a stack. If you don't fuck with the yap sessions, you might just want to watch somebody else. Like, I'm getting to that point, man. When I was trying to talk about the YouTube thing, it was like literally half of chat was rage baiting. If you don't fuck with the yap sessions, I get it. A lot of people in the community just want to watch Balatro, but like, bro, don't watch me if you don't fuck with the yap sessions. I fuck with the yap sessions. Sorry, love you. I'm sorry that I'm kind of crashing out on chat, but that actually kind of pissed me off. That I was yapping and chat was rage baiting. Apologies to crash out on y'all. All right, let's get into the game. Not a fan of digital games at the casino? Yeah, I just don't understand the point. It's much, for me, like, obviously they're gonna be, I would imagine that they're more rigged, but for me, it's not even like that they're more rigged. It's just like, what's the point of a digital game at the casino. That defeats, like, the entire purpose, man. Why yapping? You should nap on stream when? Chat, Balatro sleep stream when? I'm not even watching Balatro, I'm just listening while playing a snowboarding game? Hell yeah. Solid yap sesh, King. No apologies needed. Appreciate it, King. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna get started with AI-generated shorts and Subway Surfers videos to get money and then focus on my passions. I wouldn't pigeonhole yourself with that because I feel like... Also, don't do AI-generated shorts, man. If you're gonna do, like, shorts such as that, at least voice them over yourself. Don't do AI-generated shorts, man. Those are so ass. They get views, but, like, bro... Be better than that. I know it's kind of wild to be taking a moral high ground on like content creation, but that shit sucks. Remember, it's just flush 5 the deck. I honestly feel like on this deck, flush house is a lot more consistent because strength like always sucks on this deck, right? I guess it doesn't right now because we could strength 8s into 9s, but like generally when we got this deck, there's holes everywhere, so strength just kind of sucks. So I feel like flush 5 is a little weird. Anyway, we're just flush housing, almost assuredly. How many spade 8s? We got 3 of them, Johns. Let's just send it. That works too. I think flush house beats the entire first ante, right? If we can top deck it. Yeah, it beats the... I think it beats everything up to round 5, which is kind of insane. Probably we just take Buffoon. There's a reason that YouTube cracked down on that AI clanker bullshit that was taking over the platform. Hard R is crazy. I have a rule for this deck for you. A condition. Yeah, seeing double is so huge here. All right, what is this condition? Don't take Cloud 9 if you find it because you talked a lot of shit. You don't deserve it. What do you mean I talked a lot of shit? I think Cloud 9's fine. No? Have I not said this in the past? That honestly, this was no. I think skips are always bad. I gotta like restrain myself from taking skips because I think the skip there could have been kind of funny, but I think on gold stake skips are just never worth. Probably we just go for this, even though we had all of the 8s. Unfortunate. I thought you said it's ass. It's underwhelming if you have only 4 9s, but after that, it's pretty cool. No death is crazy. What am I deathing right now, bro? I don't like deathing naked cards. Just feels like a waste of money, regardless of if it's actually like kind of good or not. Nice. Or just keep it, then we're blocking it, man. Cloud 9 is just better Golden Joker for only $1 extra up front. Yeah. Can we get this modded run out the way and run a gold stake for the boys? Mods, run a poll real quick and see, do we want to do just a regular gold stake run sometime tonight? Because I wanted to do just modded tonight. Anti-2 Watchdog, actually eat me, man. On this deck of all things, too. Go fuck yourself, dude. Not like you would use it on naked cards anyway, so it didn't matter if you were blocking it. I mean, fair. But yeah, I was planning on just doing modded for the whole night, but if people want to see regular gold stake later, I can run it up. It's up to chat. Poll about regular gold stake up. Appreciate it, man. What is this modded deck? What does it do? It's erratic deck, but better. It gives us a maximum of 2 suits and 6 ranks, but it cranks the blind scaling to double. So we need to score as many points as Plasma, but it's just like the deck itself is just better erratic. That's chill, bro. Nice of you to put it up to people. I try to, man. I mean, you guys are the ones watching, right? Erratic, but not easy. Yeah, pretty much, honestly. All right, chat. I'm going to go brush my teeth. Something Shock doesn't know about. I brushed my teeth Literally 10 minutes before stream, and I just said this. Oh, we start with Overstock, too. I always forget that about this deck. We just start with Overstock. That's actually crazy. Probably we take this, no? Can we beat this boss without any more score? Yeah, we actually can. I think we take Stapler into Investment Tag here, honestly. Losing a shop is a little sad, but just let me cook, chat. Let me cook. Wow, generationally bad top deck. This is a series of unfortunate events. Probably we just go for Jacks since we have the 2 8s already. Get the 2 pair. Whomst was thine 10 people? Eh? Shock, how are you, dog? I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. I think I'm being threatened by your mod. Perhaps. That's just normal mod stuff, right? Oh my god, we don't get a shop! That's so annoying, man. That boss is so cheeks. Probably we go flush house into flush house here, no? Brother. Mein Bruder. Mods mod this, dude. Mods, can you unmod all mods? I just read way too many mods in one sitting. Okay, go for the 4s and the Jacks. I probably just sold here. I unironically love all the 3 Molt suit jokers. I find them really underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. They're not awful, I don't know, they make me mad. I feel like they could do more. I also am racist against flushes. That probably doesn't help my case. Yep, GG. That was a complete sell. I top-decked flush houses like a goofball. Mods leak the feet pics channel. Hello? Cancelled, you hate flushes, bro. Mods, mod that mod over there so we can run a poll for the mods to vote in about what mod all the mods play. Hello? Local Thunk literally nerfed all the common suit jokers. I know. I don't think it needed to happen, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, I don't think it needed to happen. Refund Gamba is crazy. Do you like straights? I used to quite a bit. I think they're kind of washed now, but like they're still not. I would still take them over flushes, but I don't like them both. I don't want to start a whole thing, but reworking Blue Stake is a mistake. That is the first time I have ever seen that chat by anybody. I would love if you would defend yourself on that. I'm genuinely curious. That's genuinely the first time that I've ever heard somebody say that Blue Stake is like good. Mods kill that chatter. Okay, don't say shit like that. But that is kind of a wild take. -1 discard is the litmus test. It's not that -1 discard makes the game hard. It just kills build diversity, right? -1 discard affects straights and 4-of-a-kind builds much more than it does like high card pair and 2-pair builds, right? So that shouldn't be a thing, I don't think. Blue Stake should -1 hand because it's blue. That's crazy, man. That makes the game fun for low stakes? Yeah, but shouldn't all stakes be encouraging of build diversity? Regardless of difficulty? I would say so. Mods, can you ban the word mods? Mods debuff that guy. Blue Stake should have money on big blind. I kind of disagree. There's a reason why they call pair build lobotomy. Yeah, pretty much. Also, mods, we're playing evolutionary deck. Or not mods, chat, who are betting on this run. We're playing evolutionary deck next. I'm just cycling through all these Johns so we get all through them. The -1 discard just makes it annoying, not hard, but when the score scales fast, that's when you call God. I will say I think purple stake for when you're filling out all of the stakes at first. Like when you first start playing, I think you don't realize how aggressive blue stake is. I think the jump from blue to purple is like the worst difficulty jump in the game by a mile. Blue stake is dog shit, but at least it's not gold stake. I feel like a solid 80% of what makes gold stake trash is blue stake. This is $8, so we can't take it. Otherwise, this is literally just free $50 temperances forever. You know what's the hardest stake on, ironically? Red stake, the -$3 per ante is insane. It is really bad, honestly. But I think blue stake is still more limiting. But yeah, red stake is like unironically pretty bad. Old gold stake, dude? Well, yeah, obviously old gold stake is... I mean, there's a reason it got changed, right? Slot machine! Each scored 7 has a 1 in 2 chance to win 12 mult, 1 in 4 chance to win $2, 1 in 8 chance to win ×2, 1 in 500 chance to lose all money. Oh, we gotta take this, man. What does red stake do again? It's sell it and get chicken. First off, we can't. Second off, no, because this is way funnier. What did I just read? What does red stake do again? It's no more money on small blinds. No more reward money on small blinds. Bang. What's your favorite place to go out to right now? Like restaurant? I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't go out that much just because like a lot of my time on a day-to-day basis is consumed, for lack of a better term, and I'm also like a little bit broke, which is fine. We're taking Supernova here. But when I go out with my girlfriend somewhere, or if I'm just like trying to get food, they're not like chains. I don't go to any chains because I think chains are just like, with today's, I don't want to sound like a boomer or anything, but like with today's economy, I think chains are just like not worth it for what they are. But there's like a local, also Monoclay on this deck. First boss is crazy. There's a local Mexican restaurant that just opened up where I'm at that is actually baller. It's sick. I sent a picture of it in the Discord not too long back, so people probably remember it. And then there's also a Chinese place where I'm at that's like also not bad. So both of those places. Bro leveled up flush, surely he's changing. I'm not, I just thought I would need to play it for that blind, but evidently we didn't. We're gonna take this guy, and if he gives us any money whatsoever, then we just get free value. Okay, thanks. Shock, do you watch much anime? If so, what have you been watching recently? I don't watch any anime, unfortunately. I don't know. I just don't watch a ton of shows. Like, literally the only time that I watch anything that's not YouTube is when my girlfriend and I hang out. So I just, like, don't watch any anime. We got halfway through Cowboy Bebop. And then that was back for, like, Focus Shock OGs. We got, like, halfway through Cowboy Bebop, and then literally, like, as we were getting halfway through that, that's when, back in June, or was it May or June? I don't remember. I think it was May. Back whenever it was where my water died in my house, and then she, like, stopped coming over because, like, obviously I didn't have running water. That's some goated lore for the OGs in here. But yeah, we got like halfway through Cowboy Bebop, and then she just like didn't come over to my place for a month because I didn't have running water. And And in Minecraft, I pirate everything that we watch. So when I went over to her place, we didn't have access to Cowboy Bebop. And then after like a month had passed and my water got fixed, we just like didn't watch it anymore. So we just like never got back to it. But I really liked it, honestly. I thought it was fire for what it was, and I would like to get back into it. Not an anime fan myself, but Vinland is my rec. So good. Gotcha. Watch Gurren Lagann and you will see peak. I'm hesitant to agree with that if it's gangsta saying it, if I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Can somebody in chat like fact check that that's actually good? The sole reason that I'm keeping the surprise box around is because he can give me money. Like right there, he just gave me $5, which is pretty sick. It's pretty peak. All right. W gangsta. Madoka Magica. That sounds so familiar. I might have a friend that's like watched that or something. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Full Metal Alchemist are the anime entry level. It's peak. I've watched like 3 episodes of JoJo's and it just seemed so funny. Like JoJo's, I don't mean this in a bad way whatsoever, but because I love doing this, but JoJo's is like the equivalent of like going to the movie theater to watch a shitty movie. And you and your friends are like the only ones in the theater, so you just have a good time clowning on the movie. That's kind of what JoJo's is for me with an anime. And again, I don't say that as a bad thing because I think that's a universally like really fun experience. But JoJo's is the stand-up comedy of anime. I mean, kinda. To an extent, yeah, that's like pretty agreeable, I would say. I guess we're just building around 7s. JoJo's doesn't take itself seriously, so that's a fine take. Yeah. All right, let's just play all of these. Because if we roll like chips or something, we could probably win in one here. Is this bugged? Is this bugged or is this like... Or am I just missing something? This is not whiffed a singular time. We've hit... This is supposed to be a 1 and 2 that this even hits. It hasn't whiffed at all. Hello? ×2 molt, lose 1 hand if the played hand triggers the boss blind. It's a common, though? I feel like that's pretty good, no? No, I guess losing 1 hand is, like, catastrophic. This is the same as Matador, too, probably, where, like, it's unintuitive. Maybe they're exclusive, which is probably a bad way of coding it. Yeah, that could definitely be. Probably we just strength here, get more 7s. Is this... Yeah, this is anytime it's scored, so Stellar here when we have Chad is, like, actually not terrible whatsoever. Thanks, man. Okay, we finally whiffed on the slot machine. Holy. Okay. So never mind. We just got, like, luckier than any Focus Shock stream has been before. Play high card into pair. Surprise box, just a random joker. Yeah, surprise box is just completely random. I think it can give you chips, molt, and money. I don't think it can give you X molt. Yeah, it can't give you X molt, but it can give you chips, money, or plus molt. I'm pretty much just keeping it for the money right now. It's a pretty decent econ joker. That doesn't work on Slay. Oh, gotcha. This is pretty sick for econ. Kind of want to take baseball here, but I don't know what we would slot out for it. Probably surprise box, and then we just rely on slot machine for our money. Baseball I kind of always take whenever I see it, just because it's like, I think baseball is genuinely just that strong of a win condition. Baseball is kind of disgusting. Interesting. I might have also just killed us because now we're not going to have molt. Or we're not going to have chips. We're going to have all the molts. We're not going to have chips, though. Never mind. Slot machine's just my goat, apparently. Baseball pivot goes crazy. I think baseball pivot is like the most free pivot of all time in high stakes. Had an insane stencil showman anti-1 gambit into blueprint baseball tonight. Yeah, that's huge. Even with just like mediocre uncommons. Baseball before supernova, suboptimal. It sure is. Take the purple seal. Not how baseball works. Chat, I don't know how K can rage bait so many times and everybody here still falls for it. Baseball Four Fingers has a 99% win rate. I'm not arguing. I would believe it, honestly, and I'm not even a flush believer. Play this instead in case it's a 2-pair, which it is. Is that rage bait? It has to be. Or it's Boy Who Cried Wolf. One of the two, but they've been rage baiting literally all night, so I'm just assuming. I thought maybe they were just wrong. I mean, it's possible. Probably just die here. Because now I don't have chips. Ooh, never mind. Probably we're fine. Yeah, especially if we hit the ×2. This with oops goes kind of insane, no? Negative bias is pretty sick. Both of these are kind of good, but we need score right now, not money. Abyss, but we don't have an 8. Shock's a poopy head. See, like, that's not as good of rage bait. I'm gonna pick up this Jola, honestly, just because it's uncommon. Tragic. Four Fingers plus Shortcut is extremely broken. I think Shortcut on its own is just broken. Like, obviously, if you get Four Fingers with it, it's insane, but Shortcut on its own, I think people sleep on so much. Shock's a dingle stingle? You take that back. Alright, we'll go with this. I was gonna whine about hitting the plus mult before the, or after the X mult, and then we hit another X mult, so I don't think that's relevant anymore. What is this scoring? Oh wait, the Phantom's preview doesn't see modded stuff, so it's not gonna matter. Probably I just we can block with that, I guess. Let's ship it. I don't think 2-pair is the play here at all. Nice. Something I was thinking, Shock would look so good if he just got a haircut. That's got to be the ultimate rage bait. That genuinely that's like almost comic level rage bait. Bloodstone could be kind of funny here. No? Bloodstone's only funny if we play like flushes, though. What can I say? I'm good at this. You photo-taking abandoned deck player? Dude, I just thought it was a multiplayer game. Come on. You can't even fault me for that. I guess if we knew we were playing into the 7s, the Supernova was kind of throwing. As much as I hate to admit it, I think we need to sell baseball here for Sly Joker. Because we have... I mean, we have more mult than chips now with slot machine, surely. I think we just need... Like, Sly Joker's probably a ×2 if we just continue playing pairs. Maybe we sell the Jola instead. Because if we sell baseball, then Jola's doing nothing, whereas if we sell baseball, or if we sell the Jola, then it's still doing nothing, but we profit at baseball. I think we sell the Jola and then go into Sly Joker, and that still makes baseball a viable option. Let's go for you, and then let's go for you. God, Dice would be so unbelievably based right here. Dice would actually make my night. It would be so peak. just always discard for 7s. How many 7s are in my deck? 8 7s. Oh, $20 trigger. No slot machine triggers, though. That's frustrating, to say the very least. Worst rare joker in a white stake run. What's the worst rare joker in white stake? Worst rare in white stake? Off the top of my head, it's got to be Hit the Road, right? It's the only rare that is both, like, not fun to play and also can't go endless. Vagabond, probably, honestly? No. Dude, White Stake Vagabond is still really fun. Worst rare joker is the solo. True. Hit the Road is greater than the duo. Honestly, that's not the most out there take. The Order, I think the Order is fun purely because straight builds are like not even that bad on White Stake. We'll make some glass. I'm an insane Vagabond believer. Vagabond is just sick, man. Order is fine, but on White Stake, why do you need this? I think it's just fun because I think it's just fun because you can play straights more easy on White Stake, right? That's why I would give it points. Probably we could death this 7 for a bunch of chips. I think Hermit might be worth more though. Hermit allows us to reroll into more things that matter. Vagabond's sick. Hope he feels better soon. I was wondering how long it would take for somebody to say something like that. Tarot block here. God, Perishable Rental Magician is so sad. Oh, this is Exponential Molt. Holy. Plasma Joker. It's Perishable Rental, though. God damn it. Seltzer? Wait, that goes crazy. And it's baseball compatible. Gimme that shit. And then we'll take negative bias because I think it's funny. But that's honestly probably kind of a throw pick. What is the most relaxing or addictive Balatro sound effect in your opinion? There's so many, man. Like, right? I think the sound design in this game is so slept on. It's so good. This is perishable. I didn't even notice that, but like, Seltzer's kind of always perishable. I like Vagabond, but on White Stake, I think you're just throwing so much money that playing into Vaga kind of sucks. I don't think Vaga ever sucks. It's maybe not as much fun on White Stake, but I think saying Vaga sucks in any context is kind of crazy. You just kill a Seltzer hand. Shock, if you played Small World multiplayer, I don't remember. Not in like a tournament or against like other streamers or anything, but I've played it against an IRL friend of mine. I played it the night that it dropped, and it was so much fun. I loved it. I thought it was a really great game mode. I enjoyed it immensely. Ship the glass. Nice. Driver's license sucks, man. Yeah, I really don't like driver's license, I'm not gonna lie. I think driver's license is very much like erosion, where by the time you get it online, you just don't care about it, right? Because you already have something that's equivalent. Driver's license is always peak. I disagree. In the early game, it's speculative, it's a money sink, and in the late game, you're probably fine without it, right? I think driver's license is only good on like the off chance that you find it when you have like 14 enhancements and you need an X-Molt Joker. Otherwise, it's either outclassed or just like not worth. Driver's license is just Cavendish if you think about it. Yeah, but usually by the point you turn it on, unless you're just having a crazy run, by the time you get it online, you probably just don't care, right? Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank, low-key, kind of a clean Joker, but I hate that this is rental. I think this is just a skip. That's so ignorant of a Michael never breaking. That is a wild statement, but honestly, you're kind of cooking. Tragic. We'll go next. I don't think trading card is the correct play when we're kind of struggling to get by as it is. Do y'all just never enhance your cards then? I mean, in Gold Stake, not really. That might just be a skill issue, but like in Gold Stake, I prioritize if there's nothing that I want in an Arcana pack, I like heavily prioritize Econ-esque cards other than just random enhancements. Shock, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, gangsta. Appreciate you. Appreciate you popping in, man. Get some sleep. Probably would just play the pair here. I think Supernova is just going to be -1 Joker slot, honestly. I think we should just play into playing as many 7s as we can and playing big hands. Because if we're already scoring like glass 7s, this is just going to be an X-Molt game. Just put the 5 of a kind in the bag. Does this win just off of base Seltzer? I understand that. Yeah, so even without the modded shit, this wins off of just base Seltzer. I guess there's no point in not using this, so let's just do this. Ship it, give me money. It's Cavendish with more steps. I'm not saying it's bad, I just feel like it's outclassed. There are times when it works, but those times seem kind of few and far between. If my friend joins the stream, Cooler Kid, I'ma ban his ass to mess with him / time out him. Why? Okay, W deck fix. I think we don't want Stapler, honestly. I would rather have deck fixing show up in the shop. Stakeout's like so bad as a rental, man. And an Eternal while we're at it. That's low-key what I wanted to do with this. That's kind of wild that we got that on the top deck. I'm just discarding for 7s, man. Okay, I guess I'm shipping one hand with Seltzer. I just said most of the time, twice in a row, somebody needs to throw a brick at me. Somebody else said I got you. That's crazy. Let's do... No, we don't need to do that. Right this segundo. Let's try and get all of our 7s. Did we break any glass? Somehow we didn't. That's crazy. This doesn't score shit. Actually, we have foil, so maybe. With slot machine, that could be good. I think it's still better to go for more here. Going back to the question of which rare joker is worst on white stake, I've been thinking, and if I'm remembering rarity correctly, I think I have my answer. Madness, because without eternal jokers, it prevents you from having other jokers. Madness is uncommon, yeah. And also, I feel like Madness gets saved purely because you can play solo Madness runs. You can play what is essentially just jokerless with Madness, and it works, I would say, perfectly fine. You gotta be on Ghost deck so that you get, like, Hex. But, yeah, Madness and white stake is just a win. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't think 2 pairs of 7s wins here. I think I just need my glass, right? Or, like, ×2 triggers. In which case, I should just always go for the big hand. Tragic. We still have a rock, I guess. This is kind of bad, though. This doesn't even have, like, any chips. The best thing score-wise is to go with the foil, because we're going to be getting Molt from the slot machine, so we need chips. Maybe we want more Molt, though. Let's just go for the lucky card. Fuck it. Thank you for the ×2 right off the bat, and I'm not going to get another one. Okay, it didn't end up mattering, but that would have pissed me off. Loyalty card? Surely not. I should have picked one of those up. Never mind. Never punished, chat. Never punished in my life. Holy. This is just good, no? With Seltzer. I wish we could get out of you for it. I think Seltzer's better, though. Serpent can be pretty rough. It's looking like it's going to be pretty rough. Let's maybe pop this wheel. Jack shit, huge. None of my 7s pull up. That's actually fantastic. Not sponsored. Buff Ceremonial Dagger, true. Truer words, never spoken. This doesn't win unless we get astronomically good luck. That's probably just the saying for this run, man. Why would perishable make something times 1.5? Okay, can we lay up on the rage bait for literally like 2 seconds? I'm not even trying to be a dickhead, but like, we have people who like aren't as experienced with this game in chat, and it's kind of exhausting when you do that shit. Hemophilia would be better than Supernova. Shock, I'm gonna go watch some other videos and go to bed. Have a good night and look at the pictures I posted earlier. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a good night. Okay. Keeping 6s. We do have extra hand size now. Thoughts on erratic deck, potential streak angles? I think it's far too inconsistent for streak angles. Unless you're like the luckiest person alive. That's also coming from somebody who doesn't like erratic deck, but I just think there are far more consistent decks if we're going for just like one deck win streaks. I think yellow, blue, and ghost are like the undisputed trifecta. Your deck will always be better than a normal deck. Yeah, but like marginally, man. Dagger's actually kind of good. It's just really weird to play around. I mean, any scaling plus mult is good, but I just think it's the weakest of the bunch. It's just so awkward, man. Checkered win streak is where it's at. I disagree, man. I don't think checkered is that consistent for win streaks. I mean, I've never tried it, so I might be talking out my ass, but I don't think it's more consistent than like ghost or things like that. Okay, both of our glass broke. That's huge. Dagger has to be better than Ride the Bus outside of Abandoned deck. No, Ride the Bus is insanely good. Flashcard is worse than Dagger. I don't know. I've had some flashcard runs pop off, and far less dagger runs do the same. But flashcard is pretty finicky, so I might give that to you. Dagger, but it adds molt for every time the Joker re-triggered. Oh, Toast is only good for like one round, though, and then we're still just fucked. Sock plus Pareidolia angle, chat. Trust. The sock plus Pareidolia angle goes crazy here. If we didn't have Eternal Supernova, I would unironically play into that, but that's definitely killing us. Chicken, we have no slots for chicken. If we lose any of these jokers, we die. Except maybe baseball. Not re-triggered, just triggered. Oh, my bad, my bad. I still think Dagger at uncommon should be an X-Molt Joker with the same mechanic. If bust stuff is bad, you're not doing bust stuff correctly. That's what are you trying to say there, buddy? What's good, Shock? How are the kids? What's good, Noah? Kids are doing all right. They're starting school again. Fun fact, Trib is worse than the Tribe. See, you remember how I just said we need to like chill on the rage baiting? And then we say shit like this. Is Madness a common? Madness is uncommon. It's not a common. All right. Methinks we're cooked. Rage baiting promotes healthy discussion. Does it? Maybe here and there. Not when it's constant. I feel like Raffle now. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, we're just judgmenting. When selected, this doesn't do shit. We need, like, all the Molt triggers and all the X-Molt triggers in the world. Holy lucky card trigger. That's how I know I'm not getting out of this blind. Yep, not even close. Shock, you should have taken Sock, SMH. True. Is it normal to drink seltzer? I feel like it's, like, I don't know if it's normal, but I feel like a decent handful of people do it. What did they do to Mona Lisa? Bro. Okay. Cooked. We're gonna do one more prediction with the medieval deck. With the boss rush deck, so to speak. And then honestly I'm probably gonna end stream because I have like a kind of busy day tomorrow. So we'll do a bit of a short one tonight. Is it normal to low-key turn into a tornado and throw everything in your room around? Shock, you unlocked that last Racoin coin yet? No. I have not. That's probably not going to be a tonight thing either. No Racoin, Sag? No, probably not tonight. Excuse me. W top deck? Medieval. Hello. I mean, true. Take the buffoon immediately. It's so clean. It's so clean. Rocket is really good if I can guarantee something good in the shop, but I can't, so it's not. What was the deck? The deck is +2 Joker slots, but after ante 1, every blind is a boss. All boss blinds were so cooked. I mean, we get +2 Jokers, but yeah, probably in low stakes. I mean, bosses aren't that bad. Come on. Why is everyone doubting? Probably because I'm not locked in at all, because I'm just yapping. And also the deck is like a little bit oppressive. Retrigger first played card used in scoring 1 additional time per jack in hand. This is so funny, but we can't afford it. Yo, Eternal Riffraff on this deck is kind of clean, though, no? Riffraff time? Yeah, no, I think Eternal Riffraff is just insane here. Because this doesn't increase score required at all, so we can still get out with like 5 Jokers in theory. This Riffraff angle is kind of clean. Scholar Fist. Let's just put the pair in the bag. Never mind, we had a debuffed card that never won. Huge. Should have just played the high card, -$1. Riff the Raff, true. Negative bias? That's so funny. Oh wait, this doesn't affect Riffraff generated cards though. That's okay. Okay, the Goad. I kind of just want a full skip because Plasma Tag sounds really funny. But I think that's probably throwing. Let's play into the Grimbo since we have it. And this is probably still pairs. God, Riffraff is insanely valuable on this deck. Holy. I really want negative bias, so that makes me kind of not want to skip. Plus, we get 2 more jokers if I don't skip. 8-ball. It's always an 8-ball run. Holy, 8-ball plus hollow glutton joker. It's always an 8-ball run, baby. Hell yeah. We'll block with this. That's completely fine. All right, what are the 2 weakest links? Probably you and honestly probably you. Riffraff can give Cavendish, right? I don't see why it wouldn't be able to, yeah. I'm not certain because now you got me doubting myself, but I don't know why it wouldn't be able to. Negative bias, go next. The house. Runner could be cool. Cavendish is common? Yeah. Okay, we're probably keeping you just because of the foil. Actually, we're probably ditching you so we can play into the runner, honestly. I think 8-ball here is also bad if we're playing pairs, which I am intending on doing. Lupus? True. Malin's kind of clean, even if we have a Grimbo. Just because we have so much other molt. Let's take Yugo next. The arm? So try not to play pair simulator. Let's honestly just do this and rip a flush then. Oh wait, the king. Chat, you didn't see that. It's fine, we'll get a... Okay, I was gonna say we'll get a straight, but I guess another flush is cool. Pop the hermit immediately. Just put the win in the bag. You want to play pairs and you're keeping runner? Got it? Yes. Like, that's genuinely not a bad strat. Scaling chips is kind of, you know, kind of clean on Jold Stake. All right, well, I accidentally leveled down our pair. That's sad. $11 clams. Photo's kind of funny, but it's perishable rental. I'm going to get out of you because I'm probably not discarding that much. Actually, with rebate, that was not that bad. We'll take seed money because I'm rich. Take a standard pack. The red seal could be funny, so we'll take that and just put a pin in it. Dusk action, red joker action. Probably we take neither of these. Just go next. Diamond's debuffed, Big Bang, which is worthless. Because it only triggers after bosses or blind is selected. Discard for Malin. Run it back. I think trading 1 molt for $1 is always a fine trade. Always one I'm willing to exploit. Oh, I have no chips. Oh, shit. This is problem. It's fine. We're going to top deck 2 hearts, and then I just play a flush. See, chat? We're fine. We're actually so chillin'. Calculated. Calculated. 15 clams. Judgment card. Let's just rip it and see what's in the box, because we're always selling that anyway. Superposition. Pretty cheeks. We'll keep it for right now, though. Delayed Grat. Doesn't work with Malin. Immolate's pretty sick. We could onk Eternal Riffraff. That would be exceedingly funny, but I think it's just a all-around bad play. Temperance is also disgusting. Holy, I didn't even think of that. Squimbo. Honestly, probably just a Squimbo angle. Ooh, Piggy Bank's insane, actually. If I can survive for 1 more ante. the mouth. I need immediate chips. I gotta roll down some more. This could work. What's piggy bank do? It's +4 chips for each $1 of interest at the end of the round. Which we have seed money, so that's pretty good with it, but I also just rolled down all of our seed money. That's okay. We need a joker to, like, live here. Probably we don't need Squimbo and piggy bank. Wiley's gonna be really annoying into this boss, though. Like, there's always a chance we just get cooked, right? Not today, though. That chance is not happening. I'm going to play a 3 of a kind because I'm not very confident that 1 full house would get us out. And I think I was correctamundo in assuming that. Angle. Tragic. Nice. Probably I just keep this to Terra block, or to planet block, my bad. Piggy bank's at +12, that's already pretty decent. Privilege is fine, Flint kind of sucks, Watchdog is terrible. What does Riff Raff do? Bro. Slay the jokers, man. Let's just go, we're gonna need to keep playing 3 of a kinds to keep up. That's tragic. What doesn't Riff Raff do? True. Riff Raff my goat for real. I'm just not gonna hit the 3 of a kind here and then I'm gonna die. Never mind. Hit the 4 of a kind, actually. You want me to slay Riff Raff? It's eternal, I can't do it? Bro. Why would I slay the jokers? They help us score. And defeating a boss blind creates a random seal spectral. This would be really good if I had the strength to play into it. Or the money. What does Mars do? Chat. Y'all are killing me, bruh. Wheel, tragic wheel. Let's go next. Flint might murder me, actually. That's a little bit rough. Grimbo X mail-in? It's fine, bruh. You've never seen Grimbo X mail-in? W money. That's how I know I'm losing. We got a money proc. Pro. I need this 9. Oh, we only have 1 in the deck. That's tragic. 1-9 gets me there though, man. Insane. We lose. Right? Yeah, no flush. This is not gonna do it, I don't think. I mean, it is more chips, so it'll be close, but I don't believe this does it. Sag. Alright. That wasn't terrible. We just had, like, no chips. If I should have concentrated on scaling that runner, because then we could have been fine. It's alright. Sag, a little bit. That's okay. We got 1 diamond stake run tonight. That's what I was looking to do. Alright. I'm gonna send y'all off to somebody else. Like I said, a little bit of a short stream tonight. Dude, this is the 2nd night in a row that I've done this. I say, let's raid somebody, and then I go to YouTube instead of Twitch. Like, hello? Sizak is streaming. Pop-Tart is streaming. I think those are all of the Balatro creators that I follow. What else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? Gold stake win streaks. Celerity. I don't know who Celerity is, but they're doing gold streaks. We could raid them. I'd be chill with that. Does YouTube even have raids? No, I don't believe so. It was lit overall. Thank you, Kita. Sizak is throwing it back quick. Chat, do we want to raid Sizak or do we want to raid the gold stake streaker? I'll leave it up to y'all. What are you doing? Yeah, what is with the emote spam in YouTube chat? Appreciate you, to be fair. All right. YouTube chat, while we decide on who we're going to raid, check the description. You can come over to the Twitch where the chat is usually much more lively than YouTube, and also you can join the Discord, where we just yap about random nonsense. You can get notified when I go live. There's a Discord community Minecraft server, and etc. and so on. YouTube chat, thank y'all for being here. Stay safe, sleep well, have a good one. Love you guys. Thank you.